What is that?
What on earth? What are we doing now? This is the Harfoots.
Dangerous creatures they are.
The Harfoots are disgusting, cruel cultists who kill off their free thinkers. You guys have to hear me out on this. They're superstitious gypsies who believe outsiders to be foreshadowing of disastrous cosmic events to come. They fear outsiders so much they make their own camouflage to blend into any environment, becoming masters of concealment. Their xenophobia runs truly deep, as they will banish anyone who dares interact with outsiders.
You have lied, you've stolen, brought a dangerous outsider into our midst.
Dangerous outsider.
But no, he was lost. Hurt. What was I supposed to do? Leave him there?
Apparently that's what your people do.
Yeah, like we leave everyone.
I don't want to help him. Now I say that the only sensible thing to do is top off his food, point him to the nearest human village.
Top off his food like he's a cat. Like, just pour him a bowl of
yeah,
kibble
fill his bowl.
And we dump him on the side of the road.
Yeah, one bowl for his food, another one for his water, and then send him off into the wild. Set him free.
Fare thee well, stranger.
Very well, stranger. That's not...
They give memory to those who were lost, while simultaneously insulting them for it.
We remember those from prior migrations who fell behind. And should any Harfoot fall behind this migration,
You're fucked!
they likewise will be carried with us in our hearts.
Just not literally, because we're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Miles Brightapple, stuck in the snows of the mountain pass.
We wait for you.
Fuck him, I guess. He's stuck in the snow.
Literally, these people fucking suck. Jesus Christ.
Proudfellow, taken by landslide one rainy winter day.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
that's a bit different.
Nah, they rigged. Hey, he rigged it.
Lovo Book. Bees.
Oh yeah, that was funny. When he stopped
Remember
breathing,
that
that was
idiot?
hilarious.
Wasn't Egypt.
I love that. That was hilarious when he stopped breathing because of his allergic reaction.
We all loved him, but he wasn't Egypt.
What an idiot! He fucking died.
Yeah, these people are worse than Galadriel, goddammit.
They're worse than
I didn't think that was
Sauron.
possible, did you?
Their leader has a book of secrets only he may lay eyes on. He uses this book to guide others, enforce rules, and influence spiritual meaning in everyday experiences.
Dum 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 dum.
Have you ever heard tell of beings falling from the stars?
I've heard of beings who had turned into stars.
When? Aren't you supposed to be?
When?
What are you talking about?
Even if that's a thing, which it is, how did they hear about
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, to be fair, the introverts.
What about the stars on that?
Yeah, I love how he's like not believing it. It's like, well, I mean, of course there are creatures that turn into stars, but stars falling from the sky? That's preposterous.
Just fucking ridiculous, you absolute fucking idiot.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up, get out there. He released the bees.
This makes him very important and puts him at the top of the pack, and he'll never be left behind. Perhaps this is also why he's the only one with 2 wives. I'm not even convinced these people can read, as I have not seen anyone display any type of competent literacy.
Why didn't you bother to read them?
Because you're the only one that knows how to read.
Yeah.
Who's we?
Me and the big guy, you
Yeah, I
know?
was just gonna say, you just lie and you just say, no, you just say me and the guy. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. No, you can't be this stupid.
Me and that fat bitch over there.
This makes them that much more easier to control.
Nobody goes off trail.
What the fuck?
Nobody goes off trail. Come on.
What am I looking at?
Goes off trail.
This is
Nigga
how you control
spitting.
people's thinking.
This is a fucking cult.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It is.
Jesus Christ. Everybody do as I say.
Yeah.
Do not disobey.
Good little Harfoots. Stick to the path, flee every danger. Heaven forbid we explore something new.
Eleanor Kellermark Brandyfoot.
Dare you?
Oh, the full
How
name.
dare you open
Use
your
the full
mind.
name.
How
That
dare
is
you say
not-
something
That is
normal?
not the speak of a cult.
How dare you say something reasonable and normal?
They're extremely close-minded and hypocritical, chanting, "Nobody goes off trail, nobody walks alone." This enforces the strict lines of thinking they're influenced to follow, and is an insincere cover-up to their true conduct. Nobody goes off trail instills that you always do as you're instructed. Nobody walks alone is the insincere cover-up to feel better about their practices. Under the guise of solidarity, they pretend to have hearts as big as their feet, while abandoning anyone who can't keep up.
Wait, they're actually going to leave them behind? Because he injured his foot?
She fears that they'll leave her behind, even though they were just chanting.
Nobody goes off trail.
Nobody's left alone.
Is to be decaravaned.
Oh, decaravan. So we're gonna leave you behind.
Tomorrow we depart as planned. And the Brandyfoot cart will be with us. At the back of the caravan.
So we're gonna leave them behind anyways.
We've stamped our name in the book of the left behinds.
We might as well be left behind because we're at the back.
Yeah, anybody at the back is doomed, apparently.
What is this backwards fucking culture?
Their motto means nothing.
This seems like a shitty society, to be honest.
Yep.
You were laughing about the people that died.
Our way has kept us alive 1,000 years.
Has it? You leave a lot of people to die.
Seems like they're dying off more than
Yeah, they
anything.
die of, your people get killed by bees.
It's kept us alive for thousands of years. We've got a 40% survival rate, for fuck's sake.
That went up by 5 by last year.
They punish an entire family for the actions of one, admitting that she is naive enough to be granted leniency, but in reality, this leniency is the same as the harshest penalty.
Well, don't you get it? They brought a stranger into the camp. No, that was one of them.
So
Was it the whole family? The whole family was it?
Yeah, they didn't even know. They were just as shocked as you were. But
yeah, they were pissed.
And like that's like a literal child too. Like seriously.
It only gets worse when one of them suggests they take their wheels and leave them, as if this is common practice.
What precisely do you expect me to do about it?
What you ought to have done at the camp.
Oh, you should have killed those hobbits.
I told you we should have murdered them in their sleep. When we had the chance.
And leave them.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness!
Take their wheels.
This is something he said.
She said take their wheels
and leave them. Harfoots are endearing, guys.
So not only do they leave people behind who fall behind,
My God!
but they also take the wheels from other Harfoots.
Yeah, because that's not an isolated comment. Let's just her. This is clearly something that's.
What's the connection between what they're talking about? Like it starts off with, the trees have never been this bare before.
Yeah, this forest
and
has never
then
been this bare.
Something
this
about the
time of
big
year.
man being responsible, and then
They set it on
take
fire.
their wheels and leave them.
What is that train of thought?
We're not going to banish you, but we're putting you at the back of the line, but with no wheels.
So you can't even move your caravan.
What's it gonna take? Make a widow of somebody? Or an orphan?
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
People are getting
That's
hungry.
what you want to do, clearly.
They do not stick together. They will abandon each other at the drop of a hat. The entire community forces an innocent man with a purple, twisted ankle to pull his cart alone with wife and 2 children at the back of the caravan, knowing full well they won't keep up, and their names will be stamped in the Book of the Dead.
They might as well.
They
be
fed him
leaving
to
them
the
behind.
wolves. Like, they literally made him bait.
Yeah, they might as well be leaving them behind.
There are dozens of people who are not pulling carts, but none will help him for fear of disdainful retaliation.
Why are you making the person with the broken ankle?
because these people are just horrible.
Having
someone falls behind, we just let them die.
You just leave them die. That's how we've survived for thousands of years.
Not all of them are pulling the carts, so there's plenty of them that could have.
Oh yeah, there
been
was a
helping.
shit ton of people just like skipping and jogging and
Yeah.
big smiles on their
But they could
faces. Nobody
definitely
wants
be
to help.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, what the
They
fuck are
could
you
help with those
doing?
in the back, to keep up.
They were all like, he broke his ankle, idiot.
Idiot.
And then they'd laugh about it.
Laugh and
broken
skip.
bones.
I love how the dad's like, oh, my back, and it's like you got a fractured foot.
He forgot.
He forgot.
They utter the words, "We'll wait for you," to those who have been lost,
Which is ironic, and they didn't.
Yeah.
but have no issue leaving you if you fall behind. We'll wait for you, as long as you don't sprain an ankle, get stuck in the snow, or break a rule.
The idiot that's gonna get left behind is sitting there saying, "We wait for you.
We wait for you, even if you break your ankle, we'll leave you, but we'll wait for you.
Yeah, weren't they just talking about how afraid he is that he's not gonna make it?
It should be their top priority to get everyone to safety working as a team to reach their destination. There's safety in numbers after all, and this isn't exactly anything above basic human intelligence to figure out. Children learn this rather quickly when presented with shared routine tasks, but of course, as displayed in this very show, the Harfoot's combined intelligence rank lower than that of a child's.
Yeah, well, his plan is to be in the front of the caravan. He's going to be like the
well,
first
like walking
or
in front of it, or
second.
like sitting on it.
Pulling his cart. That way he can set the pace for everybody else. Which seems like a reasonable thing that they all would do anyway, as slow as people set the pace. Right?
Yeah, right. I still cannot get over those fucking people. Oh, if anyone's too weak or too slow, we just leave you to die. Like, what fucking sense of community even is that? Like,
and we don't help strangers. Because that's how we've survived, even though we die off really easily.
See, now it makes sense when you know, I mean, I'm sure they may have mentioned it and I just missed it, but when she was like, oh, we can't let anyone know that I found this person, because they'd probably just condemn that dude to death. Be like, oh, we don't know who you are. Fuck you. You know? Like, we leave our friends behind to die. You are a stranger.
Well, it's interesting that they said they've been around for like 1,000 years. I think Nori's mother said that. This is our way of living has made us survive for 1,000 years. And it's just like, there's like 30 of you.
Has no one ever been injured or sick or pregnant before? God forbid you go into labour while you're in migration. You'd think they develop ways to carry the elderly, injured and disadvantaged along their migration, but nah. They could put each other on carts, fashion a crutch, hell, even Dory's father makes wheels. But nah, I think they were too busy just taking their wheels.
Nobody lives that long.
They take him out back like old Yeller. Make a crutch. Make some crutches.
Well, that's forbidden.
They are truly inconsiderate to everyone, not giving a care or helping hand to anything other than stuffing their own fat faces.
Leaving us with full carts and fuller bellies. Some fuller than most, if we're being honest about it.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, the casting for that? Be like, yeah, we're gonna cast you as a fat person we make fun of.
And did I mention they blackmail each other?
And you're gonna help me, or would you rather I let slip to Melva? It was you put fire in her toe cream. I'll keep watch.
Oh, blackmail.
God, she's a vindictive bitch too. She put fire seed in somebody's toe cream.
The nerve.
Like, there's nothing nice about these people at all.
They always argue. Why are they friends?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know why, because they're trying to do Frodo and Sam.
Yeah, but they didn't argue like that except for a few times when it was relevant.
Yeah, justified in the context. I love that they make themselves toe cream, but don't have the medicine to treat an ankle, like, sprain or fracture.
No, Tom, they have warm water and salt.
No, is that all?
I mean, that's what I was taught at uni, cures everything.
If you break the rules or fall out of favor, you're sent to the back of the caravan and left for the wolves.
And if you got eaten by wolves, it was your fault.
Free thinkers and strangers are not welcome. The show is so strangely written, and it's obvious even the actors don't understand the odd character writing.
And I find it humorous that Nori is the only Harfoot in, I guess, 1,000 years that has brought this up. Like, hey, maybe this isn't probably right.
Yeah,
that we fucking abandon strangers and we kill our own people.
I just don't...
Maybe that's why they left the other ones behind. Those guys had thoughts like that.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Oh, there's a big conspiracy. They weren't left behind. They were murdered.
That's actually a pretty good point. You know,
the Harfoots are servants of Sauron.
It's obvious that their true mantra is,
we don't need friends, girl. We need to survive.
Aren't you friends with each other?
Stick to the path.
No, none of you are friends with each other.
So none of you are friends. Yeah, I was going to say.
You just need to survive. So, like...
You don't have any friends.
Nobody cares about anybody. They just use each other constantly.
Yeah, they only want Harfoot friends.
Is that what Hollywood actually thinks that we do, us fucking peasants?
Do you think you're special? You're just a child.
I know I'm not special. I know I'm just one
but you
little
are
Harfoot,
special.
You're the main character.
There is no main character in this abomination.
That's true.
No, there's 22 main characters. Get it right.
Yeah.
People find them endearing.
They're horrible.
People love the Harfoots.
They're disgusting.
It's fucking disgraceful. Ugh.